I would say real-world evidence, and but with data analytics in oncology, infectious disease. I would say the second trend would be around technologies in remote based monitoring, CTMS. I forgot one. It's e-sourcing, so the e-source verification. So I'm using this as CTMS. So CTMS, e-sourcing, so those overall technologies. And the third trend would be regulatory end-to-end support. So what I mean by that is label changes, health authority support, and safety monitoring. Yeah, those are the three.
I'm going to come at this from a totally different angle. So CROs have normally and traditionally looked at the market from a therapeutic area or a patient enrollment perspective, rather than looking at it from a small molecule versus large molecule lens. Do you see that changing? And in your view, which of the CROs have the most exposure to biologics?
Yeah, I don't see it changing. I see that therapeutic focus is definitely an advantage. I think that all the new biologics and having expertise in the handling and the working with those clinical sites and those administration is key. I mentioned two small companies that were purchased by larger companies, so Novella by IQVIA and Chiltern by Covance as having an advantage.
But from your perspective, if I understood you correctly, the work being done by the CRO is more based on the therapeutic area as opposed to a biologic versus a small molecule, correct?
Yeah, it's more therapeutic area. By the time it gets into late stage development in particular, okay, and that's what we're talking about here, right? Late stage.
From first in man, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I think because you want to have the expertise in answering the questions of the protocol, having a real deep understanding of that particular therapeutic area, but also there are issues or there's nuance between the different tumor types in oncology. You're talking about a patient population of breast cancer versus prostate cancer, or any more rare diseases. So it's more important, my perspective, to have the therapeutic expertise.
So I guess another question I would have is from the business development function of the CRO. If you think about, call it timing from compared to the time a protocol is finalized. So in other words, after the feasibility stage, when would a major pharma company or a small pharma companies typically plan or initiate the CRO selection? How many months before the final protocol is established?
Mm-hmm. So for like a major phase 3 program or something?
Correct.